Robyn's daughter collapsed on live video, crying that Kody screamed at her again. What she didn't know, thousands were watching. And just hours later, Meri's secret recording of Kody leaked. And then, Christine and Janelle sued him in real court with a real judge. This isn't sister wives anymore.
That was my point.
It's the fall of the Brown Empire. And it all started with one mistake on Lev.
Mom won't let us buy a house.
She didn't know she was still live. Her face was red, her voice trembling. And the words that came out? He screamed at me, again. And just as fans were reeling from that shocking breakdown, another bombshell dropped. A secret recording. Meri Brown. Kody Brown. And what Kody said on that call left fans in disbelief. But the final blow? Christine and Janelle, after years of silence, filed a real lawsuit against the man who promised them eternity, against everything they built together. This isn't a show anymore. This is a real collapse. And it all happened. Live. The Instagram Live they tried to erase. It started with a 38-second mistake. One of Robyn Brown's daughters, believed to be Aurora, accidentally went live on Instagram. The background was dim. The camera was shaky. But her words, "He screamed at me again. I just want to disappear." She didn't know thousands would hear. She didn't know it would be screen recorded. But now, fans have proof of what they've suspected for years. That Kody's household isn't as peaceful as it looks on camera. The live was deleted within minutes. But damage was permanent. Robyn's house of panic. A deeper problem. Robyn has long portrayed herself as the gentle one, the peacemaker. But her daughters have shown signs of severe emotional anxiety. Remember the seasons where Aurora had panic attacks whenever family conflict surfaced? Remember how Dayton was barely on camera? Robyn's home, once viewed as the favored one, now seems like the most emotionally fragile. Fan theory. Robyn isolated her kids from the others. Now they're emotionally drowning. She painted Kody as a savior, but they're terrified of him behind closed doors. But it doesn't stop there. And what fans found next changed everything. Just wait until you hear what Christine did after this. Children raised in emotionally volatile environments often develop panic symptoms when they're not allowed to express fear. They bottle it. Until one day, it leaks out like Aurora's live. Meri's quiet rebellion. Secret tape exposes Kody. While fans were busy analyzing Aurora's live, a shocking post surfaced on Reddit. Meri secretly recorded Kody. Audio leaked. Kody admits he manipulated the Coyote Pass finances to protect Robyn. Allegedly, in that audio, Kody says, "We had to make sure Robyn was protected. She didn't know what she was signing." To which Meri replies, "You didn't protect her, you covered your tracks." The post was quickly removed, but Telegram groups claim they've heard the recording. Some even suggest Meri made multiple recordings over the years. Legal breakdown. Educational insight. Arizona is a one-party consent state. If Meri was part of the call, she can legally record it. Victims often record to protect themselves, especially in emotionally abusive relationships. For years, Meri was silenced. Now, she's documenting why women like Meri record. Meri never raised her voice, never fought for headlines. She just stayed until she couldn't anymore. But the psychology behind her recording tells a deeper truth. When women begin recording, it's not for revenge. It's because they're not being believed. Because gaslighting has eroded their reality. And they need something solid. Evidence. Gaslighting is a tactic where abusers make victims doubt their memory, feelings, and experiences. Recording a conversation is often the first step in reclaiming personal power. Christine Janelle file. Lawsuit court date set. Then came the final collapse. Christine and Janelle, no longer wives but plaintiffs, filed a civil lawsuit against Kody Brown. According to early reports, they're suing over fraudulent handling of family finances, false verbal contracts over Coyote Pass, disproportionate allocation of assets to Robyn. The center of it all? Robyn's $900,000 mansion. Janelle was living in an RV. Christine was in a rental. And Robyn? In a paid-off home with security cameras and fencing. The court date is now set for September 17th. This is real legal action, not reality TV, not staged scenes, not confessionals. This is about justice, fan forensics, the timeline of collapse. Let's piece together the timeline. 2021, Christine leaves. 2022, Janelle follows. Early 2024, Robyn's daughters vanish from public eye. Mid-2024, Aurora's accidental Instagram live. Late 2024, Meri's leaked audio begins circulating privately. July 2025, Christine Janelle file legal action, Sept 2025. Court date confirmed. This wasn't spontaneous. This was a slow erosion, a web of manipulation, favoritism, and gaslit loyalty, finally unraveling. Sister Wives wasn't just a show. It was a mirror. It reflected how women are taught to stay quiet, how loyalty is weaponized, how the preferred wife often becomes the pawn. Robyn's daughter crying on Instagram isn't a drama moment. It's the byproduct of years of emotional suffocation. Meri recording Kody isn't revenge. It's survival. Christine and Janelle suing? That's what happens when peace fails. To every woman who was told to keep sweet, to every child who was told not to cry, to every partner gaslit into silence. This story, this entire collapse, was never just entertainment. It's a warning. It's a reckoning. And for many, it's validation. Let's rewind back to 2022, Egypt, when Christine first walked away. Fans thought she was done, but behind closed doors, she was building a case. The camera cut out, but the damage was done. And now, just as fans tried to make sense of the live, another bombshell dropped. Meri? A recording. And in the background, Kody's voice. And then came Christine and Janelle's lawsuit. A real court date. A fight for land, money, and truth. This isn't just a breakdown. This is a full collapse. The moment lasted only 38 seconds. That's all. Robyn's eldest daughter, believed to be Aurora, went live unexpectedly on Instagram. Fans say it looked like she didn't know the camera was on. Her hand was over her mouth, and she looked completely emotionally flooded. She whispered, "He screamed at me again. I just want to disappear." The words were chilling. The room behind her looked dim. Then, click, the live ended. But here's the twist. Multiple fans screen recorded it. Within minutes, those clips surfaced on TikTok, Reddit, and fan forums. Some were taken down. Others, archived forever. Commentary: the panic behind Robyn's household. Why was Aurora crying? Why was she so terrified? This wasn't an emotional teen moment. It felt deeper. Fans instantly recalled the season where Robyn's daughters suffered from extreme panic attacks, breakdowns, and even needed therapy after family disputes. So who screamed? Was it Kody? And if so, was this a one-time moment or part of a bigger pattern? Fan theory. Breakdown. Theory 1. Kody has two personalities, the on-camera charmer and the off-camera dictator. Theory 2. Robyn encourages emotional dependence, isolating her kids emotionally from the other wives. Theory 3. Robyn's obsession with controlling image, her victim arc, may have pushed her kids into extreme emotional suppression. Enter Meri. She's been silent, distant, careful. But now, fans say she's fighting back. Quietly, legally, and strategically. According to a leaked Reddit thread and DMs shared by multiple fan accounts, Meri Brown secretly recorded a phone call with Kody Brown, where she allegedly confronted him about the financial situation around Coyote Pass and Robyn's mansion. In the alleged call, fans say Kody said, "We needed to protect Robyn. She didn't know what she was signing." To which Meri responds, "You didn't protect anyone but yourself." Some fan groups on Telegram and Discord claim they've heard the audio. Is it real? We can't confirm. But the timing of this leak, just days before Christine's lawsuit, has fans convinced something bigger is going on. Emotional commentary. Why women record secretly. This isn't about gotcha moments. Women like Meri often record because they've been silenced too long, because verbal abuse leaves no scars. Because when gaslighting becomes a pattern, the truth needs evidence. Legal note. Educational insight. In Arizona, Meri legally can record a call if she is one of the parties on the call. That's called a one-party consent state. That means if she was recording her own call with Kody, it's legal. But if Kody didn't know, it doesn't matter because abuse victims have rights too. And then, it happened. Court documents confirmed by a local reporter show Christine and Janelle have filed civil action against Kody Brown for improper handling of shared marital assets, unfulfilled contractual obligations regarding Coyote Pass, verbal promises about property equity, never legally honored. At the center of the case? Robyn's $900,000 mansion, purchased with cash, while Janelle lived in a trailer, Christine in a rental. And yes, there's a court date. September 17th, Flagstaff, Arizona. This isn't family drama anymore. This is justice. Fan reaction, breakdown. This is what we waited 10 years for. Kody never cared until someone took him to court. It was never about love. It was about control. Educational insight. Verbal contracts in marriage. Legally, a verbal agreement can still be binding if both parties acted on it. For years, the wives built Coyote Pass together. But Kody's actions, using the money to secure Robyn's home, could be used as proof of financial betrayal. Fans have reconstructed a hidden timeline. 2021. Christine leaves Kody. 2022. Janelle leaves too. 2023. Robyn and Kody start canceling public appearances. Mid-2024. Robyn's daughter caught crying on live. Late 2024. Rumors of Meri's recording surface. July 2025. Christine and Janelle file real lawsuit. It didn't collapse overnight. It eroded slowly, under manipulation, favoritism, and lies. The footage was only up for 38 seconds. That's all it took. Robyn's oldest daughter, visibly shaken, accidentally went live on Instagram. She looked like she'd just been crying. Her voice cracked. Her hands trembled. And then came the sentence that shattered the entire Brown family's public image. He screamed at me again. I just can't anymore. Her camera dropped. The screen went black. That live was deleted within minutes, but not before dozens of fans screen recorded it. TikTok lit up. Reddit exploded. Even some former Brown family insiders reposted the footage, urging people to listen closely. We've always heard whispers that behind closed doors, Kody's parenting, especially with Robyn's kids, wasn't as soft as the cameras portrayed. And this isn't the first time fans noticed strange behavior. Remember the season where Aurora was having panic attacks every time the family gathered without Robyn? Now, with this accidental live, fans are asking, was it a cry for help? And more importantly, why did Robyn go silent? We all know Meri. She's the quiet one, the one who held on too long, the one who took the betrayal, the silence, and the gaslighting. In silence. Until now. Because just 2 days ago, a mysterious Reddit thread appeared with this headline. Meri caught Kody on tape. Robyn was in the room. The post claimed that months ago, Meri secretly recorded a phone conversation between herself and Kody, where Kody allegedly admitted helping Robyn cover up money transfers linked to Coyote Pass. Fans were skeptical until one clip was supposedly leaked to private Telegram group. In that grainy audio, Kody's voice can allegedly be heard saying, "We needed to protect Robyn. She didn't know what she was signing." And Meri's reply, "No, you needed to protect yourself." Whether the audio is authentic or not, it's the implication that has rocked the fan base. Why would Kody say Robyn didn't know what she signed? Was there something illegal about the land deals? And why did Meri record it in the first place? This brings up a serious issue many women face: emotional coercion behind closed doors. In many states, one-party consent allows a victim to record a conversation legally, especially if it could serve as proof of financial or emotional abuse. In Arizona, for example, only one party needs to consent to the recording. That means if Meri did record the call herself, it may be legal. What matters more, though, is the emotional significance. When women like Meri finally start documenting, it often means they no longer feel safe with just their word. We all saw the signs. Christine left, Janelle separated. But until now, it was emotional distance. Now, it's legal. Breaking. An independent journalist confirmed that Christine Brown and Janelle Brown have filed legal action against Kody Brown related to the ownership and sale of Coyote Pass, unpaid financial debts, and unfulfilled contractual promises from TLC and the family trust. And most shockingly, a court date is set for September. This isn't just messy family drama anymore. This is civil litigation. Christine and Janelle are demanding full financial transparency, especially about the property that was supposed to belong to all the wives, not just Robyn. And at the center of it, Robyn's $900,000 mansion, purchased while the other wives lived in rentals and RVs. Let's break this down. If Kody used shared marital funds to finance Robyn's home while denying housing help to others, that's a massive legal red flag. If the family had an informal agreement about property division, and Kody violated that, he could be sued for breach of verbal contract or unjust enrichment. And if TLC played a role in misrepresenting ownership for storyline purposes, this could spill into media ethics violations. Thousands of women watched Sister Wives and believed the Browns were building something together. This legal case exposes what happens when control, money, and manipulation fester behind the scenes. It's no longer about spiritual marriages. It's about power, trust, and justice. Leave a comment below. Whose truth do you believe? Meri's tape, Robyn's silence, or Kody's control? I'm reading every single reply. And if you want more court documents, more emotional breakdowns, and more uncensored truth from the Sister Wives collapse, hit subscribe now. This is only the beginning.